Hi there, I'm Martha Van Dam and welcome back to Living Beyond. And I just had a very interesting experience as I was right now sitting at this desk getting ready to prepare content for the rest of the month of November and into December. And so I'm looking online, getting ideas, and as I did, I kept coming across post after meme after story of people saying things about how to have a happy Christmas, even though there's all these difficult things that people may be facing during Christmas season, anxiety, depression, maybe some grief with loss of loved one or something. And that truly is what I was leaning into, was to find out how can I provide something to you guys to help you make it through. But as I looked one after the other, all these things about preparing for the holidays during with mental illness, or how to mentally prepare, or how to deal with the holidays during loss or with difficult family situations, I realized that as I looked at those stories one after the next, I was beginning to feel anxious. I was beginning to feel down just by looking at those stories one after the other. And it occurred to me that as true as all of that is, as the fact of the matter is the holiday season can bring so much difficulty for so many, if we continue all the time, or at least with the major amount of our time, to focus on the difficulties we're facing, then we're feeding our minds with those difficulties. And so it goes back to some other lessons I've learned about fighting other difficult things in our life, like fighting cancer. With a cancer journey, I discovered it was better for me not to fight cancer, but to chase life and to embrace life. And I'm going to apply that same lesson to Christmas. Better than looking at how am I going to survive it in the face of my difficulty? How am I going to not be anxious? How am I not going to be depressed? How am I not going to be overwhelmed with all the things of Christmas? Instead of focusing on those things, then what we want to focus on during this next month is finding the beauty in the season, whatever that may look like for you and whatever it is you may be facing. So if you are someone who struggles with anxiety year-round, then likely your anxiety is going to be higher during the holiday season. Okay, so look for the things that feed peace and calm in your spirit that are specifically due to the holiday season. Like, is it really nice to take a walk outside in the dark, which tends to feel peaceful to a lot of people? Is it peaceful to take a walk outside in the dark and look at some Christmas lights in the neighborhood? Will that feed your sense of peace? If you struggle with depression, and that tends to be worse during the holiday season, how do we focus on lightness and kindness and gentleness and happiness? Well, maybe can you chase and find some uplifting music, some children in a performance of some kind that will touch your heart and make you smile inside and make you laugh a little bit. If you feel pressured from all the financial burdens that tend to come up, is it possible to chase the sense of simplicity and gentleness, which might mean instead of spending money to go shopping, or even to take the kids to do something that's expensive, can you take the kids, pile them in the car, get hot chocolate, and again, go find a place that has lots of Christmas lights that you can go see, or walk to see? My point is, instead of focusing on the difficulties that we may have to face this month coming up, let's try an experiment. Let's focus on the opposite. Let's focus on the beauty, the peace, the gentleness, the lightheartedness, anything that smacks of love and kindness and beauty. Let's focus on those things. I'm not saying that the sadness doesn't exist. I'm not saying that you are not dealing with something incredibly difficult. I know that many, many, many of you are. What I'm saying is, because those things are zapping so much out of us daily, moment by moment sometimes, then let's make the best use of what we are in the middle of and about to continue to see for the next several weeks. And let's let that feed our souls with beauty and kindness and love and grace and peace. Do what you have to do to gently go out, be kind to yourself, and find those things. And a happy, happy Christmas and holiday season to all of you.